If you like to stay cold in the summertime, Copeland down in Lebanon, Missouri can help you out.
Today, we're getting a behind-the-scenes look into a manufacturing plant of Emerson, a global technology and engineering company headquartered in St. Louis, Missouri. One of our many products is our Copeland scroll compressors, found in the air conditioners you might have at home or at school. This innovative technology is key to keeping your air conditioning unit up and running to help you stay cool indoors. We've sold tens of millions of these compressors around the world. Our air conditioning compressors are made at Emerson's manufacturing plant in Lebanon, Missouri. Here we have hundreds of team members who collaborate and contribute to making this critical product. Our team members follow Emerson's values, which guide us in how we work and engage with one another. One of these values is safety, something we take seriously. Our factory is state-of-the-art. We work with automated robotics like these fast-moving robot arms. Our teams work hard to keep things moving safely and quickly. Our factory is like a busy city. We even have traffic. Now let's go down the line and see how the compressors are made from start to finish. Each day, we strive to make 15,000 compressors. In 1 year, that adds up to about 3 million compressors. Because of this, it truly takes a community of dedicated team members, plus advanced technology to get all the parts assembled into the final product. Here, you'll see our technology in action. We have nearly 200 robots helping to move the process along in an efficient manner. Emerson is a proud leader in advanced manufacturing and is committed to helping the next generation develop skills and passion in technology. In fact, we recently donated $500,000 to the Center for Advanced Manufacturing at Ozarks Technical Community College. Our team members work hand in hand with robotic arms to carry the compressors towards the finish line. It's time to put on the finishing touches. Our team members label each compressor, then pack them up to head off to our warehouse. From there, the final product will be shipped to customers across the United States and around the globe.
Outstanding. I know I like a cool house in the summertime, especially this summer when it's been so hot. We're going to zoom into Lebanon right now and see the good folks at Copeland. So joining us right now is Sam and Kevin. Welcome to Manufacturing Day 2023. Hey, Kevin, go ahead and unmute.
I clicked that once. Sorry about that, Brian. Hey, thanks for having us. I for whatever reason it didn't click the first time, but yeah, Sam and I are with Copeland, Copeland Scroll Manufacturing in Lebanon, Missouri. As our name suggests, we manufacture the scroll compressors for our HVAC industry. You hit it right on the head. That who doesn't like to have a nice cool house in the summer and a warm one in the winter. On top of that, same goes with our businesses and our schools, our grocery stores. You know what? One of the things that maybe sometimes people don't understand, that air conditioning, anytime you're going to condition air, you're going to need the product that's built right here in Lebanon, Missouri. Um, the compressors, most of us understand that the compressors are in our HVAC units that sit right outside our house, but they're also used in our cold chain. So if you think anything that travels to our stores or in our stores, uh, cold beverages, cold foods, frozen foods, all of that is kept that way, by our compressors. So um, one of the cool things about working here, being here right in Lebanon, Missouri, small town, but we have a lot of manufacturing. So it's kind of amazing the amount of manufacturing that's right here in Lebanon, Missouri, and that's crucial for um, well, the state of Missouri, but also our nation as well. Um, Sam, any questions or any information you want to throw in there?
Oh, I think that you hit everything really good. I'm ready for some questions. I know we have in the engineer side, I'm more administrative side, so I think any questions that you have, we'll be able to answer them.
Sounds good. I think we
So,
got some going in.
sure.
One of them is on robots. What
Yeah.
controls your robots?
So, we Emerson, Copeland now, and probably I should kind of clear that up a little bit. Probably some folks were probably wondering, like, you said Copeland, but all of the uh, documents and all of the pictures still had Emerson in it, and we have Copeland behind us as well. Um, just recently, Blackstone company has purchased a portion of Emerson HVAC, which is the heating, venting, and air conditioning portion of Emerson. So we are transitioning from Emerson to Copeland. So not all of the branding has been completed yet, but yeah. So kind of clear that up. But yeah, robots have been part of building compressors, at least in the Lebanon facility, since well, we broke ground in 1992. Early 92, started building compressors in 92, and full bore in 1993. So all of our robots are controlled via programming, either um, first at our AME group, which is the Advanced Manufacturing Engineering Group, and then it's controlled locally by our local engineers, so software engineers, manufacturing engineers, and quality engineers as well.
So highly automated. You've been adding automation there, but still, you have what, close to 600, 1,000 employees there?
Yeah, we have about 800 hourly employees and then about 200 salaried employees.
So still, huge workforce, even though you have a lot
Yeah,
of automation.
yeah, Brian, you're exactly right in that our robots are an awesome tool, if you will, but they're not the end all be all to everything. I mean, at least for Copeland and certainly with Lebanon, we require humans to interact with the robots, interact with the automation, and I kind of want to bring that up too. It's not just robotics, but there's a ton of automation in our plant as well. Toyota was on earlier, certainly many other groups that have been on. Um, we still require the human element and a lot of it. Yeah, we're literally 700, 800 employees, and there's some small towns that aren't that big, so we're a small village, if you will.
No, you're exactly right. There's quite a few I've driven through that are less than 100. It seems like some of them. So you are a mini city there in Lebanon. Well, we do have some more questions. This gets into the technical side of what you manufacture. Chillicothe High School asks, why do you use a spiral design?
So the scroll technology, right? So that interesting. That spiral, it makes it looks like it travels around in a circle, but in reality, it travels in an elongation. But um, so efficiency is the bottom line when it comes to why using the scroll technology. So there's piston designs out there as well, and the one thing to note, roughly speaking, your piston design, because of how it works, right? So a piston travels up, creates pressure, and comes back down, doesn't create pressure. Drives back up, creates pressure, and comes back down and doesn't. So you have 50% inefficiency just in the performance of how a piston compressor works. A scroll technology is continuously building pressure with every cycle. So you have a near 100% efficiency as far as its process is, how it builds pressure. Good question.
And you kind of got into this with the piston. Are there any other shapes that you find useful when it comes to this?
Well, so as our name suggests, so we've been scroll manufacturing since Copeland scroll was a Copeland scroll, which is basically in the mid '80s. So um, Emerson purchased Copeland Scroll in I believe 1989. So this facility, which, like I said earlier, broke ground in late '91, early '92. That's all we manufacture is the scroll compressor because, well, it is the most efficient compressor out there. Yes, I believe that there's other compressors still being made. I'm sure for specific reasons, just not here at Lebanon.
Okay, very good. So, Kevin, kind of curious, what does a really good day look like for you on the shop floor?
So yeah, good. And I forgot to mention that earlier. We're going to build. I think it was in the video somewhere between 12,000 and 15,000 compressors in a day. And for what is a day? Well, for a day, it's 2 10-hour shifts. We typically work Monday through Thursday. People seem to enjoy the 3 day weekends. Are there times that we need to build overtime? Yeah, there are based on customer demand. But so our machining department, our assembly department, which you saw both of those in the video, um, yeah, they're typically 10-hour days, Monday through Thursday. So um, what's a good day for us? Somewhere in that 12,000 to 15,000 compressors.
Fantastic. High production, and you got a good day. And no machines or
Yeah.
robots break down.
Yeah, so we have compressors that are going to. I probably someone will ask, well, how long does it take to build a compressor? So from raw material to a painted product, like you saw in the video, you're looking at roughly about 8 hours. However, about 5 hours of that is, we powder paint our product. It's black, shiny, very durable. Well, obviously, it has to sit out in the elements, right? So it's going to maintain that aesthetic appearance, you know, 20, 30 years. So part of that process is the cool down process after we powder paint the product. So that's about 5 hours of it. So um, yeah, so do robots break down? They do, but typically, as robots go, with all the other automation that we have about a 99.5% uptime on our robots, just the robots itself. Now, how do we achieve that? Our technicians, so our maintenance staff, our engineering staff, preventative maintenance on those robots and our other machines as well. But since we're strictly talking about robots, but that's so on the weekends. So typically 2 10-hour days. So that's 20 hours in a 24-hour day. So those other 4 hours we're spending time um, making adjustments if necessary, or changing out motors if necessary. But typically our robots, we're exclusive with Fanuc robots, and there's a reason for that. That's the uptime.
Excellent. We got to zoom on out, but I got one quick question. Your parting shot. If I'm a young person today in high school, what are some of the things I should pay attention to make me successful going out?
Go ahead, Sadie.
Well, I think schooling, we're always looking for the next generation of engineers going to any sort of technical school, whether it be drafting, automation, anything like that. And then, I also like to mention the administrative side. We have a lot of master degrees in communication, and all across the board here at Copeland. We can use all of that then in the next generation.
Yeah, Brian, we were just talking about that earlier, and that listening to the other groups, and I appreciate being able to do that as well, because as we think about that, well, what folks do we need? Well, with 700 to 800 employees, we need folks with high school education, technical degrees, any education, whether it's bachelor's degree, master's degree, 2-year college. We can use all of them, because there is room for growth in Copeland, within Lebanon. We're part of a very large corporation. In fact, Copeland has about 18,000 employees, or we have 27 manufacturing facilities across the world. Wow. So there's plenty of growth for anyone that wants to go anywhere in the world, and they can do that via a path with Copeland, with Lebanon, Missouri.
Outstanding. Well, we're excited to have you guys back in for Manufacturing Day, and I wish we had more time. We got to zoom on out to our next segment, but I want to keep in mind, if you're looking for a good place to work, Copeland down in Lebanon, Missouri has your office.
Thanks, Brian.